Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm here to tell you about the novel Where the Heart Is by Billy Lutz. I chose this novel because it it's one of my all-time favorite books out of any of them I've ever read, and it's one of those novels that just stays with you after you read it, with all the characters being fleshed out as they are, from Novalee Nation, our protagonist, and even to her child, Americus, as she grows older. Uh, and even to our guessing Sarah antagonist, because he's the driving force behind the plot, Willie Jack, her father baby who abandons Novalee at Walmart, when she's 7 months pregnant, which is a recurring theme for Novalee because she has an issue of sevens. When she was 7 years old, her mother left her for a baseball player to go live with travel around the country with a baseball player, and she when when she was working at a bar, she was stabbed in the arm, well, cut in the arm with a knife by some drunk lady, and she needs 77 stitches um, to fix it up. To she needs she needs 77 stitches to uh, yeah. And the most tense scene in the novel is when um, Novalee's friend Lexi, who she grows close with as she lives in as she during her time in Oklahoma, or the where she lived in Oklahoma Walmart for the last 2 months of pregnancy, and had Americans on the bathroom floor. Anyway, back to Lexi. Um, Lexi, she has a little background on her. She has not so great luck with finding the finding the one. They've all got her pregnant and left her. She even gave Novalee a suggestion when Novalee had a brief pregnancy scare to jump backwards 9 times at sunup. Didn't work for her. Well, didn't work for Lexi because that's how she ended up with her twins. She nicknamed her kids after snack foods like brownie and Praline and stuff like that. Anyway, um, she dated this guy named Roger. Roger now seemed like a nice guy at first, but turns out and he ends up assaulting her and her children. And just the way it is described, the intenseness of it, the way it is described, the physical, emotional trauma inflicted on Lexi, like she had like severe facial injuries, and she like needed facial reconstruction on her lip and stuff like that, and the mental trauma on her and her children, because he had hurt them too. At least 2 of her kids, her 2 oldest ones he had hurt. And just the way Let's describes the scene is just like it's easily that's why it's like the most intense scene in the novel. This novel just resonated with me because through the character development, as they all start off and just disillusioned with how they are, well, most of them do. Not like I don't think Sister Husband does. No, she doesn't. And that through, I mean, for Novalee, through America's growing older, her experiences with meeting uh, Benny Goodluck, who he gives her she gives him his first kiss when he's 17, and she took a picture of him when he was 10. The day she met him at Walmart at the Walmart, Willie Jack had abandoned her at uh, sister husband. So she also meets sister husband, who she later ends up living with until her sister's tragic death. And sorry. Uh, and then she also meets Moses Whitecotton, who gives her the suggestion to name her child Americus. Well, through the idea of a name, a strong name, one that's going to withstand a lot of bad times. A sturdy name. That's how she comes up in the Americas when she's given birth to her on the floor of the Oklahoma Walmart. And that's where Forney Hull comes in and helps her give birth. Like, helps her with the birthing process. Like, he jumps through the window and helps her. An excerpt of this comes from when Novalee decides on Americus' name. And then she reached out and brushed the cheek of her daughter, and she smiled at the touch, at the way it made her feel, and the way she had felt when Sister Husband had hugged her, when Moses Whitecotton had taken her hand, when Benny Goodluck had touched her scar, and when Forney Hull held her in his arms. Then she knew. And it means something. It came so suddenly, and there's no space between knowing and not knowing. A sturdy name. Like the two edges of time had slipped together, and whatever had been between them was nothing. A strong name, drifted up from somewhere deep inside her like like a piece of music broken free. It touched empty places as it rose, brushed against her heart. Names can withstand a lot of bad times. Flowed up into the light behind her eyes, and then she felt the shape of it on her tongue, slip and slide of it through her lips. A lot of hurt. Tasted it as she whispered, Americus. Forney, she said, her voice catching. I know her name, she smiled at him then. Americus. It's Americus. And she took her baby's hand in one of her own, and Forney's in the other. The teenage girl on the floor of Walmart whispered in the early hours of a new day, Americus. Americus.